Hey, hello everyone. Playing a new game. Won't continue with lobotomy for now. I'm sorry if you expected that. That will have to wait for another time. We're playing Fausts Alptraum, which is, well, it's like pseudo-German for like Faust's Nightmare, but you, like the word for nightmare, which is Albtraum, you write with a B rather than a P. It's a very common misconception that you write it with a P. So I'm not going to criticize it anymore. It's an RPG Maker game, and it's somewhat puzzly, 7 hours long or something. I won't be here on Saturday. I'll be away in the evening, so we won't be able to continue it. Also, I need to fiddle with my audio settings before we get started on this, if that's okay. Let me take a look. It's very loud, actually. Is it okay on your side, or is it too quiet, too loud? There's no option menu. Can I... Isn't F4 usually like options in RPG Maker games? F1. But there's no audio slider, sadly. Welp. Is everything a blind playthrough now? Yeah. Everything from now on. Not Lobotomy Corporation last time, so I had to re-edit the tag. I have this very handy. Let me actually show it to you, because I do think it's actually kind of nice. I downloaded this program. It's called Magpie. And it's used to scale up games. And it's very useful when you're playing like these RPG Maker games. You can press a shortcut and you can change a lot of stuff, like how it scales up stuff, like bicubic and linear and whatever. You can download different filters for this. It's open source, I believe. And you get into your game and you do this, and suddenly it's full screen. It looks very good. Is the mic off? No, I'm talking. Can you not hear me? Hello? If you can't hear the game, your headphones are busted. Faust. Anyway, this program that I just shown you, it works especially well on like RPG Maker H games. Just saying. Start. Let's start a new game. Just change the desktop resolution. Sure. God, it's very loud. Fuck me. I might have to tone it down further. That's better for me. Again, you show yourselves, your wavering forms, revealed as you once were to clouded vision. This is based on the actual Faust, apparently. Shall I attempt to hold you fast once more? Hearts willing still to suffer the delusion? Of lovely hours, those slipped from me and lost, they can no longer hear this latest song. I bring my verses to the unknown throng. My heart's made anxious even by their clapping. Clap, clap, clap. A shudder takes me, tear on tear, and tired, firm heart feels weakened and remote. What I possess seems far away from me, and what is gone becomes reality. Goethe. Goat. Faust. It's Goethe! But with an OE. Funnily enough, not like an Ö. Today is Heinrich Faust's funeral. Despite how the sign reads, even she wasn't sure if that was his real name. So let's put it this way, and we're having trouble with the font already. Today is Daddy's funeral. Today is Daddy's funeral. There are more people than I thought. Aunt revealed traces of annoyance beneath her veil. So sleepy, the girl thought. Why must we get up to face such a dreary day? Chatter permeated the sea of black suits, of which she recognized only a few. A few in the crowd wept with sorrow. How nice it was that there were still those who would lament his passing. It's about time to go? Aunt asked with a smile. I I like little changes in CGs. It really does it for me because it's not a lot of work, but it shows that the developer cares to convey something with their pictures. Why does Aunt smile when she clearly never means it? The girl yawned and looked at the tomb, almost wishing she could swap places with the person resting inside. The coffin closed with a firm click, as if a patch of clouds in the gloomy sky had run headlong into the wall. What's this game? It's Faust's Nightmare of Fausts Alptraum. Is it this one? No. No matter how tidily the lush blue tiles were stacked, no one could still detect the passage of time. What's wrong? Aunt turned around, mystified. The girl didn't want to go in. Aunt smiled wryly, as if she had read the girl's mind. You only have to go in and see what's in there. Don't worry, it belongs to you now. No, why do you think that would bother me? This isn't what you guys say at home. What? However, the girls kept all those thoughts to herself. Never mind, just wait outside then, Aunt waved as she turned dismissively. The doorknob turned smoothly. So slow. That's what they say about me. Going in was better than staying out here, but she just wanted to go home as soon as possible. Any home would do. Do I get to take control? No? We enter the house. Just... Aunt... Martha? Martha? Marv? Aunt Marv? Martha? Aunt Marv? The very air seemed to freeze. A horizontal layout could just barely be made out through the haze clouding the unlit lights in the antechamber. Oh, it's such a good word, isn't it? Antechamber. Ooh. Am I even pronouncing it correctly? It seems so old-fashioned, so like 19th century or something. In the silence, it was as if dust would be stirred up by the slightest step, but the odd thing was, there was no dust at all. Weird. Both doors were locked. Why? The electricity must be on. Where's a light? A light? Eek? A cat? Ah, just a cat. That was frightening. Feline eyes lanced a sharp look out of the gloom, where coal black fur melted into the shadows. Oh, that's an interesting art style. It flicked away in the next second. Ah, disappeared. Where did it come from? The cat had vanished from the corners of her eyes. Weird, huh? Oh, there's a door here. Yeah, just entered a random door under the stairs. The empty path extended further into the darkness. No, Aunt could not have passed by here, but I'm curious since I'm an idiot. Okay. Can we run by pressing shift or something? A? Control? Alt? No. No running so far. Maybe that will change. Let's see. It's a huge basement. There was nothing. Empty space all around her, but nothing revealed itself. The dead air thrummed violently in her ears. There's no way Aunt could be here. A screeching noise came from the door behind her. What in the world? Bam! Darkness oozed in. That's an awful lot of CG, I have to say. This is more effort than I thought it would be put into this game. Oh lordy. This was the beginning of the nightmare. A patch of purple was eerily bright in the absence of light, as if it had been sugar-coated with icing. Hello? An ear-piercingly sweet voice sounded as a patch of purple probed out from the inky depths. Smooth locks bleached of color, as if waiting for a painter's palette that would drip down any second now, peered out. The ashen-faced owner turned to greet her. I have to say, it's a very peculiar way of writing, isn't it? Like, a lot of descriptors, if that's the right word I'm looking for. Hi? Yes. Oh, excellent, you understand me. A purplish-white figure pulled itself up as if ascending a long flight of stairs. Damn, these shoes. What time is it? Is it spring? Long, long sleeves flapped across her vision, but the way the figure moved didn't seem entirely human. I would fuck that cat. Just say, who are you? I remember the door being locked. If there's nothing else, can you shut the door on your way out? It started moving away with a flourish of its sleeves, accompanied by the clopping sound of a horse's hooves. It seemed bored, but this made her feel a bit uneasy. She yelled defiantly, I don't want to leave. This is Father's old house, so she should be the one to inherit it. The adults had said it before. No matter how unwilling their expression had been, they'd indeed said it before. Therefore, she wasn't going to let herself be swept out the door, no matter what. The figure stilled and turned back, despite being far away. Oh? She regretted her words almost immediately, particularly as the figure swiftly closed the distance between them. She realized its expression hadn't changed as she tilted her head a long, long way up to meet its gaze. Really? Violently purple eyes flashed gleefully as if they had suddenly remembered something. A garish grin abruptly split open the pale face. Elizabeth. A cloyingly sweet voice spelled out the girl's name. You've returned. Yeah, they were some serious lags, like 2 as well, which is like the best amount of lags in my opinion. The light disappeared suddenly as if window shutters had snapped shut. And then the door opened. Nobody moved of its own accord, disconnected from a mind rolling with confusion. Elizabeth sprinted up their steps, and past the dim doorframe, draped with spider webs, retracing her original path. She couldn't remember why she set foot in this place, and a growing sense of nauseated distaste urged her to leave. Her heart settled when she finally set foot on the lush carpet. As long as the front door is still open, then... Huh? What? There was nothing on the wall. Where's the door? She was trapped by the nothingness that revealed itself in front of her, just like how the cat previously cowered in the corner. This couldn't possibly be happening. What's wrong? That nauseating voice was starting to become irritatingly familiar. Let me out, she cried. Huh? What's that you say? There's no such thing as a front door. She retorted. I just came in from the front door. I didn't see that. You told me to shut the door on my way out. I don't remember saying that. The unease that had disappeared resurfaced with a will almost tangible in its strength. Terror, exhaustion. She didn't want to face this latest turn of events. A strong sense of fatigue stole its way into her mind, and her eyes started to close. What's wrong? Elizabeth? How did the being know her name? Her eyes shut firmly before she could ask the question. Indeed, it shall enchant your eyes and your ears. Instead of shutting yourself away, sad as the worm that gnaws your books, come, follow me to a new place. Let us go then to learn about life and leave the rubbish of philosophy. Berlioz led the nation the Faust. Is it really going to be sprinkled with quotes like that? It's kind of interesting. I don't know what this is like. It could be like exclamation marks that the font doesn't recognize or something on my system. After like playing The Witness and stuff, and then Lobotomy Corporation last stream, I thought that I wanted to cleanse my palate a little. And RPG Maker games usually do this for me, since they are, most of the time, they are short, but also sweet and good. Like in a weird way, in a very nostalgic way for me. They just remind me of an easier time. And they are usually very, very simple in the way that they are produced or made by like single developer teams or something, right? That they can follow their own vision way better than like a AAA game or whatever. And it requires not a lot of input on my side, just attention, I guess. Elizabeth opened her eyes. Yeah, I wanted easy mode, I admit it. Okay, where is this place? Well, if I had wanted an actual easy mode, I would have played another visual novel. The pendulum ticked away mercilessly in the empty air, as if it was the only living thing left in the world. It's locked. It's dark outside the French doors, no matter how one looked. Like it was all fake. It's a piece of chocolate candy. Eat it. What's the worst that could happen? I guess you not getting to shit rather than shitting yourself. Eating it will impart more energy and your walking speed will increase. Can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You will be unable to progress if you cannot walk. What do you mean I will be unable to progress if I cannot walk? Does this mean that there will be events that leave me without being able to walk? The reflection of my face in a stern expression. That's a little bit scary. Okay, instructions. Arrow keys, enter, and escape. Pressing Alt and Enter switches to full screen mode. We don't need that. Chocolates will increase walking speed. Matches will increase line of sight. Keeping to a certain walking speed and sight radius will decrease the chances of danger. Oh no, danger? If the screen blacks out, you will return to your bed. This does not mean you died, and what has already happened does not need to be repeated. Some items can be worn. The cat will give you some clue by reacting to specific items. If the screen is too dim, please increase screen brightness. I'm sorry if my game is not bright enough for you. It is your monitor. Earphones are recommended for players. Some puzzles are accompanied by music. Please don't tell me they are music puzzles, though. Text that has already been read will appear in this bookcase. What do you mean? It is interpretation of dreams. Memories from reality are sometimes unable to be recalled in dreams. As long as nothing happens that prompts one to recall their true self, then no reflection will occur. For instance, the dreamer might truly believe he's a sailor if he fails to recall his true profession when dreaming of navigating the seas. Okay. Should we play Toho? Oh, come on. Just give me a break. No firewood. We need some matches. There were matches and a candle holder. Light it. Get matches. Using matches will increase your vision range. They can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You will be unable to progress if you cannot see. It's a little bit scary the way it tells me. This paper and ink. Do you wish to make a record? Yeah. I assume this is saving. Custom save menu. Very nice. Is there something on the wall here? Come find me. Yes, not threatening at all. Check to see what's in the room first. Did I miss something? I have to say, not being able to speed up is its own kind of scary. A key. Half of the label that remained had the words first floor right corridor. Key to the right corridor. Can't go back to sleep, so I guess I had to find a key. You decide to take a break, but we seek to break your mind. I fixed that sentence for you, Desperate. You're welcome. No, there really isn't anything. She woke herself up with a brisk shake of her head, although she had yet to figure out what had happened. Elizabeth didn't feel right just standing there. Cold shivers ran down her back, just as she finished that thought. Would it make a difference if she made a decent effort in communicating with the being? Didn't you want to leave? Why did you suddenly start looking for the door? Those weren't actual questions, just sarcasm that weaved insidiously around her. She slumped on the staircase. Who are you? Elizabeth asked. The gaze directed towards Elizabeth creased into a smile as if it had been waiting for this question. The figure bowed with an almost comical number of flourishes. I am Mephistopheles. Me what? Mephisto. What exactly are you? Elizabeth further asked. The demon smiled and slowly paced in a wild circle around the girl. Spread its hands in a way that was annoying for some reason. I want to fuck that devil. Does she carry a teddy? Yeah, it looks like it, right? I'm the djinn, or jinny, that denies everything. Those two long sleeves waved around in a sinister manner. And so she asked, can you tell me where the front door is? Didn't I say there's no such thing? That's what you said. I didn't see a thing. Did you walk in on your own volition? How would you not know where the door is? What do you know? They won't tell you anything. They actually don't even welcome you. If only you hadn't been born. Had stolen the right to speak, and every word it spoke dripped blood curdlingly onto Elizabeth's head. She had to resist the urge to cover her ears in the face of such cloyingly sweet voice, one that had snuck up to her unaware? Unaware. Think about it. This place is actually not so bad. It's quiet here. You won't hear those things. You won't even want to leave after a while. Elizabeth turned back to rebut this weird theory. Rebut, right? Like a rebuttal. No way, she said. I don't want to stay or spend even a second here. Not even for a second? Not even for a second. Really? Alright. Want to make a bet? If you really want to leave, I'll show you the way out. Really? Yes. The demon nodded. But if at any moment you wax nostalgic about your time here, or wish to preserve any instant for eternity, then you lose. Any instant? Any instant. Well, that didn't seem so hard. She didn't have the slightest inclination to stay here anyway. Elizabeth nodded her head without thinking over it for too long. Oh good. Then it's settled. The demon capered in satisfaction before she had said anything. This was also when the bells in the house started tolling. Elizabeth covered her mouth with both hands before she blurted out, "Wait a minute!" The bet had already begun. Despite having a lot to say a second ago, the demon's irregular form vanished up the stairs. And she didn't want to keep it at all. So if Elizabeth now... There's rats here. If Elizabeth now goes to the toilet and she thinks, oh, let me just sit here for a fucking second. Oh, it feels so good. Then she lost the bet already because she's feeling fine on the toilet. Can we enter? Oh, shit. Okay, the rats are not good. The rats are bad. The rats are bad. This is where we came from, I think. It was locked? No. We got the key for the first floor, so we might as well go up before we get bitten anymore. Ah, shit, even more rats. It was locked. No, that's a lie. It just opened. I like that, though. Got matches. And I got chocolate. Okay, really, really nice. I guess getting hit decreases both my vision and my speed or something. Can I just use them up now? A rag doll. Strange cloth doll. Cannot recall since when she has been holding rather. Oh, whenever I see typos in games, I feel a little bit bad about it. A sweet piece of chocolate candy. Eating it will confirm more energy. A match, more things can be seen when it's lit. Light it? Yeah. This is the room we came from. Okay, this is our room, basically. More chocolate. Okay. Game seems somewhat generous here. Locked. Do I have to use the key, like, actively? Right? What? Right corridor on the first floor. So we need to go somewhere else. The other side, basically. Matches. Is there really nothing here? Not even a chocolate. Okay. I like the atmospheric, like, just the ambience, I guess. Not really music. Oh, matches, okay. Locked. So let's see if we can... No. I don't think I actively have to use the key. Oh, here we go. Opening hours 4. Ooh. Okay. It didn't even press anything. It did. Ah, great. Okay, stepping on it. Not the smartest idea. Eat it? Yeah. I'm very quick now. Holy shit, look at her go. Small piece of metal in the corner. A clock hand. I see what I have to do. Chocolate, where's the clock though? I need to set it to 4 AM or whatever. Sleepless Earth. Do I really not have to use the key like that? It said first floor right corridor. Can I take a look at the picture, please, Mr. Red? Friends. It'll be there for you. If you're there for them too. Anubis. The start. Aye! Motherfucker. Let's use a match. There's nothing in this picture frame. Doesn't even react to it. Was there a clock downstairs? Dante? Dante, where are you? Looking for you. Oh, matches. Okay. And more chocolate. That's always welcome, I guess. Locked. Perhaps the key can be used to open it. Oh, okay. We're on the first floor right now. I thought, okay, this is like, is this the Europe? No, this is like the American way of saying like ground level is first floor, right? Open with the key. The sound of someone playing a piano came from the other end of the hallway. Chapter 1. Or rather, Chapter 1 in Puss Boots. Matches. Ooh, I almost got ratted. Oh god, yeah. No, let's not do this right now. Social butterfly. Chocolate. How can we dodge this fucking rat? Here we go. Great. Was locked. Something seemed to be stuck on the other side of the keyhole. The end. Matches. Locked. The door was labeled display room. Oh. Is this... No. Okay. Guess this is another door. Someone seemed to be mad. Locked. Locked. The door was labeled piano room. Great. So I stopped the piano from playing. Which means... maybe I should now check out... Ah, you motherfucking rat! At least the vision is pretty good in here. And half-empty teacup. I like the sound of the footsteps. A pile of red wine bottles. Red wine had collected at the bottom of the cup. The fish is moving its eyes. Ah, it's just swell, isn't it? The bowl was filled with dust, with stacks of dirty plates inside. Food that had gone bad. Amount of animal bones, not clean. Let's light another match. It doesn't tell me how many I have, which is a little bit concerning. Dirty plates and congealed soup? Which is disgusting. The liquid bubbled and frothed. Looked quite dangerous, as if it could melt anything. A sculpture made from plaster. Can I take the firewood with me? A puddle of yellow liquid was found inside the furnace. Did someone pee in it? No matches, okay. Maybe like a chocolate too? No? Double match? There's paper and ink. Do you wish to make a record? Yeah, might as well. We won't stream for too long today. I'm just saying. I had a headache all day. A dead fish. Dig out its eyes. We'll leave it. Well, we might as well. Fish eye. Why did I do that? I have no idea. It's like puzzle game logic, isn't it? It was locked. The pond could be seen from the window. She can see another window on the wall over there through the glass. Okay. Puzzle made of wood. The witch's sums were written on the sides. Well, how do I interact with it? I can't. Maybe I have to find 3 pieces or something. There were no missing wooden pieces in hand. Yeah, okay. I need missing wooden pieces. I guess. Let's check out the other room again now that we have the fish eyes. Oh, would you take a look at that? The fish is suddenly missing its eye. Fish eye. I can't use it though. What does it mean if... Oh my... Was this here before? Sculpture made from plaster. Had it been here earlier? I don't think so, to be honest. Oh, seemed to be clutching something in its hands. remove it? Yeah. I got the metal wire. Oh! Great. A new enemy on this floor now. Can I take a look at a few strands of thin metal wire? Looked at it like the hour hand of a clock. Do we go back? Do I dare? Oh, shh. Fallen sculpture. Did I defeat it? Nice. The rat is still here. Careful. Can I use the wire to get this thing unstuck? Inserted the metal wire into the keyhole. Picked up the key from underneath the door. The living room key. Open with the key. Okay, great. Matches. Someone left a lot of matches in this mansion. A few pieces of paper were carelessly tied together. There were messy scribbles on them. Okay. Cat, Puss in Boots. They lived an ordinary family a long, long time ago. When the father passed away, he left behind a house to his children. He left the mill to the eldest, and the mule to the second oldest. The youngest was left nothing but the cat in the farm. I guess I can only skin you and take your fur to the market. The youngest had run out of money. The cat spoke hastily when it heard those words. Please don't do that. Are you fucking out of your mind? I'm a speaking cat. I will repay you in kind if you show me kindness and give me a pair of shoes. The youngest was curious and so begged a pair of old boots of a passing cobbler. The cat, now shod in boots, followed the youngest to town. The town keeper refused to open the door when it started to rain at night. Crunch, 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 crunch. The cat in boots ate the town keeper. The youngest changed into warm clothes and spent the night in comfort. What a nice story. The writing trailed off at the edge of the paper. What is this? Huh? Does it want me to follow? A piece of paper was unfolded and laid out on the books on the lower shelf. The edges were yellowed and about to tear. Oh, it got a map. Kitchen, dining room, living room. Hell or hole, depending on how you see it, I guess. A sun on the right and a moon on the left. Interesting. Golem. Golem means an unformed being or baby in Hebrew, the language of the Jews. Kabbalah puts forth the notion that power is instilled in all letters, words, and numbers. Mankind would be as gods and created animals and other life if they harnessed this power. Who is that person? Who? Who is that person? Who? Just an old man. Only one person is listening, a young and beautiful girl. One of these are quotes. Big brother. Second brother. The first one got the mill, the second one got the what? The house or something? An empty book. An empty hook, rather. Can I hang the doll on here? Felt like they were the only ones left in the home. Okay. A pond could be seen from the locked window. She can see a pool from the glass on the door. Paper and ink. Do you wish to make a record? Yeah. Riddles for children. Mary was an apple girl. She was going to give an apple to a hungry cat at home, but bumped into a starving mouse along the way. Although she really wanted to give the apple to the cat, she couldn't let the mouse stay hungry. So she took both the mouse and the apple to the cat, and both were eaten. What should she do? Split into two. Give it to the cat, give it to the mouse. Split into two. She split herself into two. That way both of them could eat. Oh shit, did I just kill myself? Oh, fuck off! Now I'm really slow again. But that's mean. I didn't think it would split myself into two. Alright, we're gonna eat a chocolate in a sec. Oh, we're a little bit... No, I'm not quicker. Let's eat a chocolate. You did? Yeah. At least our light radius is better again. Okay, where was it? Over here, right? That's the living room. Oh, what is that? Key on the floor. Interesting. Just find items on the floor. Okay, it was a note on the photo frame. Note. Note with characters drawn on it. A, B, C, K, 1, 2, 3, 4. Different colors each, except for K and 4, which are both black. Save again. And give the apple to the cat. She gave herself to the cat, but the mouse was still hungry. It could go out and eat other people. Oh, what if I had given it to the mouse? What would have appeared then? Step away from it, please. Give it to the mouse. The mouse ate Mary. The cat ate the mouse. You ate the cat. Everyone was full. The bottom drawer opened. There was a beautiful golden key inside, but upon further inspection there was a thick coat of paint on the metal. Golden key. Oh, the fucking mouse giving me a parting gift. Gold key with a thick layer of paint on it. Okay. Was a locked over here, wasn't there? Let's see, we have 2 new keys after all. Left on the first floor. Oh, left on the first floor, I guess. That's what it means. Okay, I guess these don't work. These don't work. This doesn't work. Okay. Where do we go from here? Let's see if there's anything I'm missing here. Oh god, the mouse. Locked. Isn't that where it came from? Open with the key. No, it can't be. Which key did I use just now? The one that was on the floor. Oh yeah, left on the first floor, so... A sparkling exterior shines but for a moment. Only internal beauty will endure throughout the ages. Read the door label. Or read the door label, I guess. The key's too big and thick. Oh, we need to grind it down. A sparkly exterior. But only the interior will blah 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 throughout the ages. I get it now. How do we get rid? Oh, in the kitchen. The boiling pot. Town of Madrid. The mouse can move while I read pictures? That's not fair. Move. So we need to get to the kitchen again. Queen. Yes. Play. Let's use up some matches. We got a lot of them just now. That didn't give a lot of light. Locked once more, and I assume it's not going to be this key. Okay, so we need to get to the kitchen. Put the key into the pot of boiling water that looked like it could melt anything. I think it was that. And then return here to this door. Kitchen was through here. Flickering light is a little bit unnerving me. Dunk the key inside? Yeah. Careful not to, like... Oh, what's going on now? The water was dyed red. An iron key with peeling paint. I have no pieces for the puzzle yet, right? So, there's no point in looking at it again. out again. I read that there's a lot of backtracking in this game, but I guess it really depends on what you're used to. Open with the key. Footsteps. Could be heard. The ink spilled all over the table and all the colors mixed together. Looks pretty nice still, I have to say. What if it's a hint, though? An old piece of paper was spread out. It seemed to be the map. Here, a map of the second floor. My room, Marguerite's room, gallery. Who the heck's Marguerite? Now, how do you even get to that? Through the gallery? Locked. There were 4 tumblers on the lock. 1, 2, 3, 4? That can't be it. That can't be it. No. Bedtime tales. I asked my brother to store my eyes in a glass jar because it was scary at night. There aren't any lights. The Philosopher's Stone. Volume and Medicina Paramiran? Mystical Union. The interpretation of dreams. A person's mind will not simply create new faces. We have met previously all those we see in dreams, but may have simply forgotten them. Is it really like that? How can you even prove? Like, how can you prove that? Japan Overture, Immortal Faunt, The Prisoners, The Walls of Lelilas. I assume these are real books. There was no firewood in the furnace. The youngest fell in love with the prince, warbling outside the window. But the town castle doors were locked and guarded by a monster. The cat? Ooh. It fucking... Don't scare me like that. Both the cat and the person following me. I have the cat now. Where do I bring the cat? There was no point on the clock face. Oh, we can fix that. We can... turn the hour to 4 o'clock. Okay. Where was the door, though? Wanted 4. Did I read this? B plus C and B plus K and A plus K and A plus B. Okay. ABC is literally 1, 2, 3, and then it's 4. Or is it like color? Oh no, is it color theory? And I have to take a look at the ink on the table. A and B and C, A and B are 1, and B and C are 2, and A and C are 3. Is that what? If A and B are 1. Is like both A and B 0.5 then? A and C can't be 3 though. Well, maybe I'm overthinking this. Let's take a look at this again. Oh, this is either a hint or a red herring. Fucking. Maybe I should just try the easiest solution, which would be to just A, B, C, and K. Let's see. B and C would be 2 and 3, which is a 5. B and K is a 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5? 5, 7, 5, 3? 5, 7, 5, 3? No. Okay, so B plus C, B plus K, A plus K, A plus B. The colors must mean something, surely. So, what does it mean, though? K is the only one that we know the actual number for? Do we have to split it apart? A and B would be 1. Because red and blue are purple. But A and C wouldn't make any sense then, except for if C is like 2.5. But if it's 2.5, then B is like minus something. And that makes no sense whatsoever. I feel like I should be able to solve this. Can I ask the cat? No? Did I... Did I do it wrong? B plus C. Let's write this down. Where's my pen? Where's my pen, actually? Let me take a look at my... Here. Let me drink something. And use my trusty envelope that is on my desk. Let's just write this down. Just in case. I have... Oh, right, it's not writing anymore. What's going on here? Okay, it's better. Sorry if it's like negative ASMR, if you can hear this. We got A, B, C, and K, and it's like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we got B plus C. We got B plus K. We got A plus K. Now the problematic thing would be if, like, what do these hidden font files mean, right? I sure hope that they are just like placeholders and not anything important. A plus B. Okay. If we take this literally, it is like 2 plus 3. 2 plus 4. I did it wrong earlier. I did it wrong. Okay, I can't even be trusted with like the most simple of mathematical equations. Like, and 1 plus 2. That's 5, 6, 5, 3. Or maybe it isn't. 2 plus 3 is 5. 2 plus 4 is 6. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 1 plus 2 is 3. Multiplication seems to be the most intuitive. You think I need to multiply something? A times A multiplied with B is 1? I thought it would be adding it together. But they are separated. I mean, this must be a hint, though. We have literally red, blue, and yellow here. And we also have... No, wrong note. We have red, blue, and yellow here as well. Maybe this is just telling you, hey, think about the colors being mixed together. It must be. So we can solve the puzzle with this and the B plus C, B plus K, A plus K, and A plus B. But the numbers surely are not as simple as they are. The numbers are not A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, and K equals 4. However, they have to be in like the single digit range, right? Because I only have like 4 digits to input. And I have 4 things to suss out. So what does it mean? Let's think about A plus C. No, we don't have A plus C, but we have A plus B. A plus B is the last thing. And that would be a 1 because it's purple. A plus K doesn't make any sense. Because A plus K is like red plus black. We don't know that. B plus C is green, so that would be a 2. So I have the first digit would be a 2. The last one would be a 1. And then we have B plus K and A plus K. And I don't know what they mean. B plus K and A plus K. Do we just brute force it with 2 and 1 in the front and back? Like a 99 possible combinations from here. More if we count a 0. I'm not about to do this, am I? No, I won't do it like that. They need, like... Surely I... Oh god, she's falling asleep. Surely I can't be that dense. A plus K equals K? So it would be... 2441? What kind of... What? How does this make any sense? Is it because black is the strongest color? Like big black color? The good old BBC? I don't understand. You are a genius indeed. Sleepless, yes. Hmm. A very small key labeled French doors in the bedroom. What are French doors? Let's save. So we have 2 things now. We have... Why do I still have the plain iron key? But I did the thing with the clock now, and I have the bedroom thing. It followed her. It seemed to scare off the mice. Noise! What was that about like 4 o'clock earlier though? Like where did I see that? Thank you, based cat. I'm gonna jill you. Jill? I think jilling means that he plans to make a sandwich out of me. It must have been upstairs. The clock thing. Music playing, suddenly. Upbeat music. It was my room, right? Yeah, this is my room. I'm kind of afraid of the big bad wolf now, because if the mice are no danger anymore, then what else could be coming at me? Just waiting for a comically large wolf to gulp me down. No! Who's there? The hole suddenly flipped open. It was a child's voice. Someone is... Running footsteps sounded behind the door before she could finish. The door was still locked.
Number 3 said nix on tricks. I will build my house with bricks. He had no chance to sing and dance, cause work and play don't mix. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Big bad wolf, big bad wolf.
In the picture, the Holy Mary was holding a baby who only had a body and no head. Great. Chocolate? Who was knocking just now? Cabinet made of redwood, it was locked. The reflection of my face in a stern expression. Landscape photo of seaside scenery. It wasn't locked, but yet the window wouldn't open. What does this mean? It was locked, but it wouldn't open. A thin, exquisite volume was placed in the crack. The color of the book's jacket was the same as the diary on the table. Paper and ink, do you wish to make a record? Yeah. Okay, only 6 safe spots. Oof. An old book that was bound exquisitely with care. 25th of October, a German way of spelling October. Grounded today. Baby grounded all winter, mother's very angry. 28th of October. Siebel comes every day. It's not necessary, but it seems her brother asked Siebel to do this. 29th. 30th. 31st. Started snowing rather early this year. Keeps snowing and just bury this place. 1st of November. Successfully ventured outside. Heart still pounding, but need to clear off the snow by the window first and hide the clothes worn outside. I slipped out through the hole in the fence this dawn. The streets were already white, completely different from how they were last month. Frost covered everything, and every snowflake hummed a happy song. Heinrich is waiting for me by the window. Isn't that the name of our daddy? 2nd of November, 3rd of November. This is... whose diary? Marguerite. The voice behind her had come out of nowhere. The black cat was faster to react and vanished with a soft humph. It took a while for the word to register as Elizabeth was so busy escaping from those white locks. Marguerite. Eh? What is? Elizabeth looked askance at it? Why are you looking at me that way? I'm not the one going through people's diaries. The demon's lips curled, belying its innocent tones. My mother lived here? Elizabeth asked. Oh, she was your mother? The demon paced around her slowly, staring at her fixedly like a reptile. What do you think? This room is pretty nice, right? Your room is on the other side. It's also very pretty. Why don't you just stay and live here? The cloyingly voice filled her ears, and then suddenly just faded. What the fuck? My cat is gone! Pages showed more wear and many had fallen out. Here we go. The diary continues. 4th of November. Siebel gave me a letter from my brother. 5th of November. The snow is piled up outside the window. The imps passed by the window but ran away when they saw me. Is she crazy? 6th of November. I can't play the piano properly anymore. The sounds all form the same melody, but everyone keeps encouraging me to continue. I get scolded if I miss even one day. They say this helps me because I talk more often now, and sometimes even smile when it's sunny. But I know that isn't the case. It's Heinrich's voice calling out to me in the sunlight. It's his voice singing an ode to the flowers instead of the piano. Melody plays in my head whenever I think of him. Marguerite. 7th of November. Why did she decide to now suddenly sign her own diary entries? It's not as if someone else is using this diary to write the entries, so you need to separate them. It's always going to be hers. It's like whenever you start a diary as a child, and the very first entry you make is, every time, the very first entry is, hello diary, I guess I will be writing in you a lot from now on. Isn't this always, like, whenever I started a diary as a child, which was like a few times, but I never really pulled through with it, this was always the first entry. We met in the night. This must be a gift from God. Even now my heart feels as if a spark had been set to long dried out kindling. What if I burn up? It seems as if I've seen his face in my dreams a long, long time ago, even though we've only seen each other a few times. I can still feel the weight of his eyes on me, even when I close my eyes. He said he can take me away from here, but as long as I have you, I don't care where I am. 9th of November. 10th. A key with a wooden handle was stuck to the bottom of the book jacket. Wooden handle key. Let's see if it fits. There must be something in here. A red wooden handle. Open it with the key. Here we go. A nice little doll's dress? Or is it like an actual size? It's an actual size formal dress. Some items can be worn after obtaining them. Only one can be worn at a time. A beautiful formal dress. Let's see if our sprite changes. That would be amazing. It looks very precious. Let's not wear it right now. Oh, sad. Piece of paper on the ground. That wasn't here before. Paper fragment. And here's an exquisitely bound book.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
11th November. Mother's angry. She forbade me to see him. Why? Eyes were as cold as the north wind and she didn't say a word. Why? 12th November. The window has been locked from the outside. The imps run around inside because they can't get out. Someone opened the door when I was playing the piano, but no one was there when I turned back. I ran away from the piano in terror. I will never touch it again. Hasn't stopped snowing for a month. Heavy snowdrifts have accumulated on the window and the panes are freezing. The imps create a ruckus in the house when night falls. I don't want to write anymore, but Mother says keeping a diary is good. Why? 17th and 18th. 19th. Sprouted. 20th. This is my home. It's on a hill facing the sun. They built a large greenhouse next to the house and filled it with red garden cosmos flowers that bloom every October. It's a pity they're stuck in a flower bed. Wouldn't it be nice if they were free to form a sea of flowers on a grassy plain? But surely they're dead by now. The wind and snow was so big and the sun can't be seen. This is my home. It's on a hill facing the sun. There's a large greenhouse next to the house and it's filled with red garden cosmos flowers that bloom every October. It's too bad they're confined to a flower bed and pruned when there are too many. But surely they're dead by now. The wind and snow are so big, and the sun can't be seen. My home is on a hill facing the sun. There's a large greenhouse next to it with red flowers still blooming in October. Too bad there aren't many and will be pruned, but the wind and snow are big, can't see the sun. They must be all dead. On a hill. October pruned, can't see the sun, must be all dead. Can't see the sun. The sun. The sun. The sun. Imps ran into the kitchen. There's broken plates all over the floor. In the kitchen. I gotta say, that was very eerily written. I loved that. That was amazing. So let's see what we have now. We have the plain iron key still, and the French doors in the bedroom. What are French doors? Are they like white and surrendering at all times, or do they smell like cheese and wine? Can I get my cat back, please? A head made from plaster. Can I take it with me, please? Pardon me. The fucking head! What does that sound in the background? Is anyone there? Elizabeth called out. The door swiftly cracked open, revealing nothing but darkness. Who's there? That's what I want to ask. Despite thinking that, Elizabeth still responded. I'm Elizabeth. Excuse me? Huh? Who's that? Who is it? Two other voices that sounded exactly the same rang out. That I came in here by accident. Do you? Weird people can't come in. Who is it? Can't come in. Another voice chimed in. We're having a very important party. Weird people can't come in. You have to have manners. Do you want to come in? Why don't you look at yourself in the mirror first? Marguerite was always dressed nicely. Huh? Do you want to see her? Then let her in. No, we can't. Can't wear that thing to a party. At least change out of that ugly dress. A small smattering of footsteps. Okay, can I just wear the dress? Change into the dress? Yeah. Please change the sprite. Okay, it did change the sprite. That's very nice. I love it. Will this do? She wanted to knock, but quickly withdrew her hand in fright as the mail slot suddenly opened. It was pitch black inside. The child's voice finally sounded after a lengthy period. Not really. It's alright. But then anyone can come in, right? Huh? Wait a... she almost said it. Elizabeth muffled her mouth in horror. So we still can't let you in. Weird people can't come in. But I'm so bored. Can we go out? Go where? Outside, duh. Why outside? I don't want to. You? Yes, you. Do you want to go out? Do you know how to? Through the front door, duh. There's no such thing. Who knows, there might be. No one knows this place better than us. Maybe it's behind this door. If you bring something cool, we'll let you in. We like pretty things. Do you have any? I don't. Is anyone there? She couldn't hear anything, even with her ears pressed up against the door. Looks like they'd run off. Who ran off? Do we have anything pretty? We have chocolate. We have fish eye. Is that pretty? What is this? So gross. Go wash your hands. I'm just gonna try out the keys again. Considering I have two of them now. Also, this should be my room. So it is, by definition, a bedroom. Are there any French doors in here, though? Is this a French door? Oh, yeah! It was dark outside the French doors. No matter how one looked, it was all fake. Open it with the key. Okay, I'm outside now. Sadly, the CG doesn't reflect that I'm wearing the dress. It was birdsong, but no sign of a bird. I mean, the fact that it's light outside is already pretty good, isn't it? Chocolate. A locked safety deposit box. The door was engraved with "Start with the most expensive." Okay, so that's a new puzzle. Oof. Fuck me, is this gonna... No. No firewood. The cat is eating things again. Crunch, 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 crunch. The cat at boots ate the jailkeeper. Crunch, 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 crunch. The cat at boots ate the guard. Crunch, 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 crunch. The cat ate the beast guarding the door. The lock was open from the inside. Start with the most expensive. Fragments of paper cut off from a newspaper. Oh! Okay, I didn't look at it earlier. If you feel you are... Now, if you feel you must criticize each other, do so lovingly, never publicly. Yield to the wishes the other exercise in discipline. If cannot think of a better reason, never the day end saying at least one thing to your life partner. Never let the day end, I guess. Never bring up a 3-4 of the... Can't read that one. You have made a mistake. Mistake task? Does this make sense? However, we have numbers now, and we have something where we need to input numbers, so... start with the most expensive. We have like a heart, ice, teeth, and blood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. Several bases with the numbers. Never let the day end, I would guess. So this is a let. Never let the day end. Without saying at least one thing to your life partner. So 3 is without. Never bring up a... No, here the 3 means something entirely different. I feel like we're missing something here still, like a very vital piece of the puzzle. Start with the most expensive. Maybe it's a hint for a different puzzle. The note. What do we have still, though? We have... With the plain iron key... Fragments of paper cut off from a newspaper. Are they just stuck together? Looks more like a calendar, to be honest, but it could be like the numbers in the grid. That makes me think of that. Why is there like a heart, eyes, teeth, and blood? Can I decide which one of these is the most expensive? Like, which of these would be the most expensive if you had to get one? Surely the heart, right? Like a heart transplant. Can you transplant eyes? You can't, right? If your eyes are fucked, you're fucked. Teeth are kind of cheap. Every human has a lot of them. And blood, you can just reproduce that easily. Actually, was there another way to go on the balcony? Okay, we weren't in here before. Let's take a look at the map. Is this the free pig room?
Oh, you stupid rat. Only a small flame on the kindling. Can I take it with me somehow? Oh god, hello. A locked safety deposit box. There was a featureless doll placed on it. Take the doll? A featureless doll? Do you want to install the fish eye onto the doll? Yeah. Stuck the fish eye onto the doll's face. Is it better now? A doll with eyes, but its face was blank. How to give it a mouth? Good question. A price list was printed on the bookmark. Oh, here we go. Price list. Surely that will tell me the most expensive. Ice, tooth, blood, heart. Okay, so with this... yeah, I guess this is pretty much how I would have imagined it would be. The heart is the most expensive, and then the eyes, since they can't really be replaced. And then teeth. Every human has a lot of them. I would put the eyes a little bit more expensive. Like in the mid-range between... well, not quite in the mid-range between teeth and heart. But, like, somewhere. And blood is 300, so it's like, what? It's like... what does it tell us about this, though? Since this doesn't really... is there any number here that can be replaced with either teeth, heart, eyes, or blood? Never teeth the day end. Never heart the day end. Never... this just doesn't make any sense. Never bring up a heart, a tooth, an eye, a blood?
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
If you feel you must criticize each other, do so lovingly, never publicly. I mean, it's interesting. Every number is there like 3 times. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, does this mean anything? An RPG make adventure, get ready to spastic say. What did he mean by that? What did this Italian mean by that? Am I still... let's take a look at the shopping list again, or whatever it was called. The bookmark price list. A bookmark? Maybe this is another hint, the fact that it's a bookmark. Eyes, tooth, blood, and heart. Start with the most expensive, so it would be heart, eyes, tooth, blood. Heart, eyes, tooth, blood. Heart, eyes, tooth, blood. Is this like a Sudoku? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1. 4, 2, 3, 1. 2, 4, 1, 3. It's a Sudoku. Fucking hell. So this is either like a 2 or 4. And this is either like a 2 or 1. And I can suss it out if I go by like this a 2 or 1, right? So it can't be a 2. So this must be teeth or 1. Let's write this down. It's like 1. And that is like 3, 1, then that is a 2. And that automatically means that these were like, what, a 3 or 4? It has to be a 3. And this is a 4 then. I did it. It's a fucking Sudoku. I can't believe it. They're pulling a 999 on me right now. Oh, you don't even need to think that much. But shut up. I do, okay? You don't know how it is to be me. What it feels like to be this dumb. You need to think that much. It's much easier than it looks. Why? What? Why is it easier than that? I don't understand. Start with the most expensive. Let's take a look at it again. The heart was the most expensive, and then eyes, teeth, blood. So it's 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2. Got a spade. What, do you have 2 curses? Oh my god! Holy shit! On your screen I have 2 cursors. I see it in my OBS as well. But on my screen there's only 1. What the fuck, is there always a cursor on your screen? I'm so sorry, I didn't notice while recording that there's a cursor on the screen. I hit mine. Like, mine is the one closer to the edge, the one that disappears now. That's my cursor. I don't know what the other one is doing here. If I put my cursor on the other monitor, yours is gone though. So sorry. Overlap them? I can only overlap them right smack dab in the middle. Oh, they're gone now. Oh, they just disappear if I don't move. Okay. An exquisitely bound book was buried underneath the shovel. Okay. Thanks for pointing it out. 30th November. The fireplace has been burning all day, but the room is still cold. 1st of December. The bud is growing bigger, and it calms me when I gaze at it. There's something in the room. Don't want to take medicine anymore. So cold. What to write about? Can't stop. There really is someone in the room. So cold. 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 Must think of a way out. Must think of a way out before the snow stops. I can hear his voice. Steeble is here. Oh, not even a Merry Christmas? Come on. 26th of December. We left Mother by the pond. Okay. I guess I will have to get to the pond then. I got a spade now. How do I get out? Maybe they want a spade? Can I use the spade on the doll? What was the doll again? It was in the other room, right? Oh shit, I didn't leave through it, so I guess it's still locked. I can't interact with the outside. Oh, please, Red, get away from me. Okay. Can I use the spade on the doll? No. Lock was open from the inside. Anything to check over here? Nobody answered the door, no matter how hard she knocked. Ew, so dirty. Get away from me. Bad wolf. Bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Oh, fuck, there's a red in front. God damn it, let's eat the chocolate. I think we deserve it. And some matches. Since I can't really see shit. Doesn't make it any better. I don't think there's anything new in here though. Nightmares at the song with... Pay attention to what the third pick does.
Number 2 was fond of jigs, and so he built his house with twigs. Hey diddle diddle, he played on his fiddle and danced with lady pigs. Number 3 said nix on tricks. I will build my house with bricks. He had no chance to sing and dance.
I fucking killed myself. Shit. Oh shit. Now I'm really slow again. Oh, I'm also wearing my regular... No, I'm not wearing the regular dress. I'm still wearing the fine dress. The big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? La 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 la. So your side radius gets reset when you die, but your to a bigger thing, to a bigger circle, I think is the word I'm looking for. But your speed gets slowed down. So if you're slow already, but your side radius is decreasing and you don't want to use a match, might as well die. Except for if the game somehow tracks how many times you died and you're slipping into a bad end this way. The song is driving insane. Don't worry, we will end soon, so we can listen to it some more next time. Oh, it stops on this floor. Come on. We did everything here, didn't we? I really wish I could get my cat back. This Big Bad Wolf. Where's the Red Riding Hooded mercenary? That's a good question. Maybe it's me. I mean, one of the doors must have opened or something. Or I must be able to open them, or like... Had night already fallen? So I have two things to do now. I have the doll... three things, rather. I have the doll. How do I interact with the doll further? I have the spade. Where do I use the spade? Do I need to pick up the head that was crashing at me? Why's the door open? Hello? Oh, the imps made a mess in the kitchen. That's what it said, right? Broken plate fragments scattered the floor. Oh, maybe I can make a mouth with the plate fragments now. Also, this is still open as well, the puzzle. The Witch's Sums. Which numbers are we missing? Like 4, 6, and 5. We're no missing wooden pieces in hand. Sharp plate fragments. I'm sure we can cut a mouth with the sharp plate fragments. Why does it keep going? Please, I just entered the kitchen. Stop destroying everything. You vandals. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. What room was this? Oh, the one with the pictures. But there's a hook here. I'm sure I can hook something there, but I don't have the picture yet. But there's another open puzzle. La 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 la. It's like these rooms here. One of them was a piano room, but I don't think we could open it with the keys we had on hand earlier. I'm sure I can open this either. Yeah, okay. Let's get to the doll, give the doll a new smile, ask it why it's so serious, and then save, okay? A short, sweet 1.5 hour gameplay stream, and then like 15 more minutes of Let's Talks. It was over here, right? The first room. Draw the mouth? Yeah, if you want to call it drawing. Use the plate shard to draw a rip in the cloth. The safety deposit box opened. A painting! Okay, we know where to use this, actually. A picture framed in a wooden frame, but it wouldn't tell me. Okay, let's do this. Because we actually know where to use it. It was over here, right? That's a kitchen, so it's the second door. Hang up the picture framed in a wooden frame, yeah. Little brother. The sounds of something being opened traveled in from outside the window. Big brother? Little brother? Second brother, rather? Little brother. Something being opened traveled in from outside the window. Does this mean that the door outside has been opened? Oh. Did the window open? I didn't want to go there because there was a rat next to it, but... The door on the other side opened. How do I get to the other side? Well, I guess it will be a puzzle for like future Lambda to solve. Because we're now gonna go back to my room. We'll try not to enjoy it because that would mean that we'll have to be here forever. But we're gonna save. Oh, this is not my room. Sorry. The other one. This one. And we'll save. We'll make a record. On day, or rather diary entry 2. That was Fausts Alptraum. YouTube, it will continue soonish. Well, for you it will be a few days at most.